Hey guys, what you just heard there was one of the first rock songs I ever learned. I was so hype about learning this one song by Metallica when I heard my cousin play it many moons ago. I was but a young lad. Young lad, I never said that. Young child, young man, whatever. But the name of that song is To Live Is to Die by Metallica. And I didn't know it at the time that would be one of many Metallica songs that I would acquire in my playing. But I definitely want to share this one with you because it has a lot of good lessons in it for one. And it's fun to play and it sounds pretty cool if you play it in front of your friends and they're going to be like, whoa. So I figured I'd part some knowledge to you, part some of my ever expanding wisdom of guitardom down to you. So you can be fruitful in your guitar playing skills. So everything I've showed you up to this point, this was just one of those things that I just learned when I started playing. And I'm kind of just giving you, the best of what I've learned and helping you shortcut a lot of my learning so you can get better faster. So this rock song, of course, has some distortion on it. So, you want to, if you do have a pedal or, maybe a button on your amplifier that can give you some dirt and turn the gain up, you definitely want to do that once you get the hang of this stuff. But if not, or if you're not ready, you can definitely start on clean channel. And I'll keep it on dirty for now, just so you can kind of get the understanding and the sound of it in your head. So if you have done some of the previous lessons, you on power chords, you should be a bit familiar with power chords. If not, go to the power chords lesson and maybe even some of the scales lesson or some of the exercises to get your dexterity right so you can form some of these shapes that we'll be doing in this lesson. But we'll get into it. So the first power chord is off of the F sharp or the second fret, 6th string. So index finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret, third finger on the 5th string, 4th fret. That's our first power chord. Nice and loud. So think about power chords. If you remember, I'm using my index finger to mute all the other strings. So that's how you don't hear everything going on. I can actually hit all 6 strings. And all you hear is the 2 I want you to hear. Right? So I'm doing 2 strokes on that F sharp power chord, which is 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th string. So it sounds something like this. Now what I'm doing next is called a scratch. So I'm doing 2 scratches right after that. So it sounds something like this. So what am I doing here? I'm lifting up my fingers. I'm still touching the strings, but I'm not pressing any strings. If I'm pressing strings, then notes will be sounding. And when you do a scratch, you don't want to hear any notes. You want it to sound just like this. Right? Just metal. It sounds more metallic than anything. Hence Metallica. So 2 strokes down. Scratch, scratch. I'm doing 2 downstroke scratches. So practice that a couple times. All right. Now the next part is I'm forming an E minor power chord. One that we kind of went over with a bit before. So your 6th string is open. Then the 5th string is on. I'm using my index finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Let's form that E power chord. Now when I'm doing this, I'm doing the E power chord and going back to that first power chord we did before. But the difference that I'm doing on this particular one is a palm mute. So I'm using a different dynamic with my right hand. And I'm placing my palm down towards the end of the bridge right here. So I can give those notes a muffle. And I'm striking with my pick. So here's how it sounds if I don't mute it. Here's how it sounds when I do mute it. You hear that difference? Not muted. Muted. So I'm doing that 2nd fret power chord. Scratch, scratch. Then I get ready for my palm mute on that E, which is an open 6th string and 5th string 2nd fret. We'll call it an E. So I'm doing a change up from here back to that first chord. Both of them are palm muted, so it's palm mute. Then I go up 1 fret to the 3rd fret and do the same kind of 2 strokes. Then scratch, scratch. So let's try it from the beginning. Scratch, scratch, palm mute. This was like probably the hardest part for me to learn right there, right? So it's the back to the F sharp, which is the 2nd fret. Scratch, scratch. So sometimes you might have to break this down into sections and just practice this transition with the palm mutes. All right, so again, we're gonna do the beginning part that we just did. So F sharp, scratch, scratch. So once I do those 2 palm mutes, and then I slide up to the 3rd fret and do the 3rd fret power chord. So I'm on the 6th string 3rd fret with my index, and then 5th string 5th fret. And I'm doing 2 more strikes. So then I do 2 scratches after that, and then slide back down. So it's from the beginning again. Scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, slide. 2 more scratches. And then do that palm mute again with the E to the F sharp. So it's the same thing again as the beginning. So it's a bit repetitive here. So if you can get those first little transitions down, it's doing the same thing. So F sharp, let's start off from the top. Scratch, scratch. 3rd fret, scratch, scratch, slide. Palm mute. So down, scratch, scratch. So from that 3rd fret, we slide back down. Scratch, scratch. There we go. Then we're going to slide up. Once we come in from that 2nd time, we'll slide up to the 5th fret this time. And then bring it back. So hit that 5th fret power chord, which is an A, 6th string, 5th fret, and then our 3rd finger power chord, 5th string, 7th fret. Let's try it one more time from there. And at the beginning. right? Once we do that, that's one round. And we've already made it do the whole section one time. So let's try it. Let's put that little piece all together again. So it'd be F sharp, so that second fret, power chord, strike, strike. So two downstrokes, then scratch, scratch, then the palm mutes. Third fret, power chord, scratch, scratch, slide down, scratch, scratch, palm mute, fifth fret. Scratch, scratch, palm mute. Doing it again. Same thing. So that's the beginning part right there. I'll play it again for you. 2, ready, go. Scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch. Fifth fret. Slide. Again. Scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch. Fifth fret. Slide. Then the next part, we're going to be palm muting all of these notes. And this is a bit of a gallop with the right hand. So it's dun digga dun digga dun. So down, down, up. It's a down, down, up, down, down, up. So down, down, up on each of those frets. I'm gonna do it on the second fret power chord, which is an F sharp. So slide up and on the third and do it again. Then back to the second. So it's something like this. Then the fifth fret, same gallop. Dun digga, down, down, up. It's like a gallop picking. So let's try that again. Down, down, up. Down, down, up on the second. Down, down, up on the third. Down, down, up on the second. Down, down, up on the fifth. So let's try it. Again. All right, so let's just practice that piece one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Now this next part is a bit tricky. So we're doing a palm mute open, right? When I say open, it means we're just not muting it. And so you're doing a palm mute on the second fret power chord, which is F sharp, and then open, and back to F sharp. So F sharp, palm muted, and then up a half step to the G, open. So it's right. So it's, and then back to the F sharp. So your next power chord is gonna be fifth string open and fifth string open and fourth string second fret. So the F sharp is going to get the palm mute, and then the chords right after that are going to get the no palm mute. So it's like this. And it's going to do that a couple times. Try it again. It's good practice, man. Breaking this stuff down is good practice. I'm telling you, y'all. It's showing you so many things all at once. So I want you to be able to break this song down into little chunks until you get it all the way through. Because I'm telling you, all the lessons is just, it's just amazing. That's why I loved playing this song for one so much. And that's why I learned so fast, because Metallica songs, they have so much good stuff in them. So again, on this part. So palm mute, no palm So again, that second fret power chord to the third fret power chord. No palm mute. Second fret power chord. And you're gonna do what's an A. It's really the same as this one. You can see that's a big jump though. So it's the same note, same chord as that one, but it's the easier way to do it, and it's right here. It's a lesson. Come on, pick it up. So 5th string open, 4th string second fret. So just practicing this is a good lesson. Breaking it down. To do that palm mute on the 2nd fret with your 4th finger or 3rd finger on that 4th fret. Just practice doing this. Just practice breaking these parts down like that. Right? And then the last part, all on the 6th string. It's like a back and forth kind of melody. Here's how it sounds. Everything is on the 6th string on this one. And I'm starting with my index finger on the 2nd fret, 6th string. And everything is palm muted. So I'm doing 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5. So 2, 3 meaning the numbers meaning the fret number. So 2 all on the 6th string. 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5. Another good exercise to just practice and get that under your fingers. So 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Oh, excuse me. 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5. And then when you do it in time. And then back to the beginning. I mean, you're going to be amazing when you do this. Might take you some time to get this down, but that's okay. You're getting like 10 lessons. Gallop. You got this. Gallop, gallop. One more time. Scratch. All right, guys, that was To Live Is to Die breakdown lesson. Now, do not forget to break this lesson down. Pause the video and break down each section as you need it. I slowed it down so you can hear every single note, every single palm mute, every single scratch. All right. Now, there's at least 10 lessons in this whole thing. And that's why I love it so much. And I feel like this will just take your playing to another level, because once you know some of these skills, you're not going to ever lose them. And this stuff is going to be applied to all other songs. I mean, it's endless. So We're gonna get this one down. To live is to die. Metallica. I'm gonna have you guys playing, killing it out here. Pause. You're not gonna be really killing anybody, but just saying you're gonna be doing it. I'm telling you. So I'm excited for you. I want to see your growth. Leave a comment, share in the group. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what some of your challenges are. I'd love to help you. Love to work with you. So talk to you soon.